Hello, Internet. It is Malik Aaron, and welcome back to Box Office Predictions. Today, we're going to be talking about It's a Wonderful Knife. Yeah, it's going to be one of those videos. so, so as usual, we're going to be going over the pros and cons. So, let's get to it. Pros. This is a little challenging. I guess the timing of this movie isn't bad. I mean, the movie's like themed around Christmas, so releasing it around this time makes sense. Most Christmas movies, nearly all of them, release around like November, December, holiday season. It'd be very strange to release a movie like this in like May. So, yeah, this release date, it makes sense. So, that's a very, very minor pro. The most minor pro imaginable. So that's a pro. I really can't think of anything else. I mean, who do we even have in this cast? This is anyone that I would know. Is Jane? What? Well, can't even talk about her. Um. Uh. See, Justin Long. I know him. He's been in quite a few movies, but most of them are like super old. I mean, let's look through this list real quick. You're on these Galaxy Quest, the Jeepers Creepers movies, Crossroads, Dodgeball, Herbie Fully Loaded, The Breakup, Accepted. That's a weird movie. Uh, see, Live Free or Die Hard, the Alvin the Chipmunks movies. I don't even know why they would even have him voice Alvin. It's not like you would notice. Like any of the Chipmunks voices, you could have gotten anyone. You could have gotten some people off the street. No one would notice. Like, be like, oh, that's this person. Like, you can't tell. You can't unless you slow the voice down. But the Chipmunks, their voices are so like high pitched, you just wouldn't know. So yeah, that annoys me. See what else? Apparently Zach and Miri make a porno. Yes, that's the actual name of that movie. He's just not that into you. Drag Me to Hell. That's an underrated flick. But that movie deserves better. Plan 51. That movie deserves to be forgotten. But that's all voiceover role, so it doesn't really count here. Alpha and Omega. Oh, the movie that spawned like what 8 sequels, 7, 8, too many sequels. just it's just no. And then after that, oh, movie 43. Oh yes. Ugh, that movie is a mistake. That movie is just like a blight on cinema right there. Oof. And then after that, not much else to really note. So I guess there's Barbarian, but that's really it. Let's see, what else? Who else we got? Joe McHale. Is this Community Joe McHale? I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is. It has to be him. It has to. Ideally. Spy Kid. I think that's him. It has to be. Yeah, it is him. Okay. So this guy's been in a lot of movies. I mean, the movies he has been in. I mean, there's only like one hit that I can think of here. That's Ted, and he played like a very minor role in that. And then I guess there's Deliver Us from Evil. No one even remembers that movie at all. Everything else is just like, nah. So, and most of his work, his most well known work, is on TV with Community. So, yeah, like, it's not really relevant here. So, yeah, I can't, for the actors, I can't label them as pros or cons. So, it's just kind of there. So, cons, actual cons. Marketing. Where? Where? Where is it? I see it nowhere. I didn't even know this movie existed until like a day or two ago, which is really bad because of a lot of these movies. Like, I pay attention to them mainly because of the canceled series. I pay attention to what's going on with them. Some of these movies I've known their existence for months, hell, years. Like when I only know about a movie like days in advance, That's not good. That's never good. So, yeah, I mean, the one time it's actually with a movie I didn't know existed that actually did well was like Sound of Freedom, but you're not gonna get that's like that's a 1 in a million chance. Any other time that I don't know about a movie before it releases, there's a chance that no one on planet Earth has heard of it, and it's gonna do terrible. That seems like it's gonna be the case here. So yeah, no marketing con. Another con is are the reviews, which I gotta pull up because I I had them up, but the thing is, I might as well just say it. I made this video first when I should have made the holdovers first by accident. I didn't realize it till I was almost finished with the video. I was like, oh damn it, I did this wrong. So yeah, but reviews for It's a Wonderful Knife, 55%, which is way higher than I ever would have anticipated. I thought it would be at least 10 or lower. But 55%, that's shocking. I mean, it's only like 44 reviews, but still, that's way higher than I would have guessed. But still not great. That's not exactly something you'd want to promote. But the audience score, there's nothing there. But I can see like audience reviews. So let me just scroll through this. Let me look at this. This was the movie I've ever seen. Half star. Okay. So let's look at these star ratings. 3, 1, 3, half, half, 3, 3, 3, 1, half, 3.5, 1, 2.5, 5, 1.5, yeah, 1.5, just half star, 5. It's just see, horrible waste of time. It's just kind of lame and bullshit how out of a short run time like this, how well they were able to do with the more difficult and important things when they were there, and how much of a waste of time the movie was otherwise. Movie sucks, but it is fun to laugh at how bad it is. Seriously disappointing. It's I saw this movie in an early test screening and it was terrible, lazy writing, and an insult to It's a Wonderful Life. I hated it. This is wow, what a rotten movie. Whoever wrote this script should be paid a whopping $5. Uh, yeah, not watchable, would not watch even if it's free. Uh so yeah, people didn't like it very much. I don't know if you could tell by those reviews. People didn't like it very much. So, yeah. So, I'm going to say reaction is not good. So, that's a con. And there's also another con is like this weekend isn't too bad when it comes to competition. It's the next few weeks that are going to just kill this movie because I mean, you got Thanksgiving the movie, not the holiday, next weekend coming out. That movie, which is obviously direct competition for this. So, yeah. And then not to mention you got Hunger Games, Songbirds and Snakes, you got Trolls 3, you got Next Goal Wins, I guess, although I don't really count that. Um I feel like that movie's DOA. You got Wish, you got Napoleon, you got Saltburn, you got a lot of movies. So this movie's not gonna have a long life at all. So yeah, competition, upcoming competition, that's obviously gonna be a con. And I think that's really it. I think I've covered all the main stuff. So opening weekend, this movie's only in like 900 theaters, and realistically, this really shouldn't make $1 million opening weekend. But I didn't think Freelance would make $1 million, and it made like what 2 mil. So I could be wrong here, but I'm gonna be safe and say 500K to $1 million, and its final total will be less than 2 million, and then that's it. So that's It's a Wonderful Knife. We got two more movies to do. You got Journey to Bethlehem, and then the big one, the one I want to make the most, The Marvels. I'm so ready to talk about that absolute trash fire. I'm ready, but I gotta get through Journey to Bethlehem first, so that's annoying. But yeah, those videos will come out real soon, so stay tuned for those. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. Want to check out more videos like this? I got playlists on the homepage. All previous prediction videos I made this year, the past few years. You want to watch any of them? Go right ahead. There's also the canceled series where I go over all the movies that were supposed to come out but didn't. Never talked about It's a Wonderful Knife before because again, I didn't know it existed until like several days ago. So yeah, can't. Obviously, it's not going to be in a canceled video, but I've made like 3 canceled episodes this week, all post strike episodes. Yeah, Venom. The 215 was about Venom 3. 216 was about MCU stuff and Mufasa the Lion King. 217 was about Cody versus Acme and its cancellation. A decision that really, really pisses me off, especially now that I know more about it and how apparently the movie was like really good, like on par with say a Roger Rabbit. So we were fucking robbed of that, and I really hope something happens, man. I'm hoping there's a lawsuit. I'm hoping it gets leaked. I'm hoping for something because that movie. I hoping there's like a hashtag like justice for Cody versus Acme because what happened to that movie is not right at all. It's absolutely just it low key sickens me. So yeah, that was the last 3 canceled episodes. So you want to watch any of those episodes or any of the ones I've done on the channel, you want to binge them all from beginning to now, I highly encourage you to do that, so go do it. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. My October recap will come out technically today, but like in the afternoon hours. So stay tuned for that. And then my November recap will come out the first week of December. So stay tuned for that as well. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos I made on the channel, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.